Well, nothing says summer like a sunny size and big tropical plants, and I'm with Rosie down at N&M. And Rosie, you have some really cool plants down here.
Hi, Ryan.
How are you?
Welcome.
So
Thank you.
What do we have today?
Okay, so these are tropicals that I call them simply a wow plant. And so for something to go from this right here to this in one season.
Really?
Yes, right there.
Wow,
And
that is a wow plant, right?
Right. And they're really, really easy. Most tropicals will take sun or shade, and they just go from growing like crazy.
And so are people putting these in pots or containers or in the yard, or where's the best places to put these?
Well, I always say the more, the better. Put them in all your pots and containers. I love them in pots. I love them in the ground, wherever you want a real tropical spot. Just put one of these, and they're just really, they give you so much bang for your buck.
I mean, it's definitely a statement.
Oh,
piece.
absolutely. And just that they're so easy. And
yeah, I mean, you have tons of big mixed containers full of, with these in the center with all the color around it that they are making that.
Yeah, this is a really good thriller.
Yeah. So what are these guys over here?
These are collocations, and these the leaves point down, and they are generally in the darker colors, and these take the full sun or full shade, so plant them anywhere. And then the allocations, these guys right here,
these two, right?
Yes, I tell people that they prefer afternoon shade. They'll be okay in full sun, but they kind of have that weathered look.
Okay, they will kind of burn out a little bit.
Exactly.
And then these leaves looks like they're pointing more upright.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, are these, is one hardier than the other?
No, well, the allocations actually, after a season, they make an excellent house plant.
Okay.
Yes, very, very easy, and they get huge, so you better have a spot for
obviously.
it.
Yeah.
But the collocations, they have to go dormant. So for this to winter over, you would need to protect it somehow. We do have one variety, this pink china, it comes back on its own. That's the only true hardy collocation that I know of.
It looks like you get different combinations. You have the red stems and these with the green foliage, or red stems and purple foliage, and very modeled in different looks.
This illustris is one of our favorite, just because of what the back stem looks like, and they're just, the more sun they get, the more shinier the leaves are and more color they have.
And you could go through and because it looks like your clump is getting pretty big in one season, so if it's in a pot or container and you do winter it over, could you divide that out?
Oh, absolutely, you can divide it, and they grow fast, so it's just so fun, and I call them just pure entertainment plants.
And then you have a couple others, between the allocations and collocations. You also have canna lilies.
Cannas,
and you have a few different varieties over here, where this one looks kind of like the allocations or collocations.
So there's cannas and there's bananas. There's this and there's that. But this is a canna banana. And so it has the growth habit of a banana, but the foliage of a canna. This particular variety does not bloom. It's just grown for the foliage. Yeah, Musifolia. And it gets, in 1 year, up to 12, 15 feet tall. Yeah, it's spectacular. And right next to it is the Canna Pretoria.
And this is the Pretoria, which has that beautiful striping.
Beautiful, and the beautiful orange flowers. And the cannas will take full sun. The blooming cannas need a little bit more sun than just like a Canna Musifolia. You can put it in sun or shade.
And there's, once again, multiple colors as far as leaf colors and bloom colors.
Exactly.
But also much hardier than the allocations or the collocations.
Oh, yes. Much hardier, and they bloom from now until frost.
Right.
So
you
just
can
gives me
still get
that,
that big tropical bold look, and still have it come back.
Oh, yes.
Year. Now, you guys are open down here. If people were to come down to find a great selection like this, is coming down to the nursery the best place to get these, or we're
Well, yes. For now, we're open until July 5th, and we do a few farmers markets, but for now, this is the best place to come.
And you would have all this information would be on your website as far as your dates or where you're open or your appearances can be. So, So for a great selection of, some really cool tropicals, some hardies, some non-hardies, different leaf colors, come down to N&M and talk with Rosie, and you'll have a great selection and lots of great information. So Rosie, it was a pleasure to be out here. You can go to your website, or you can go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, Rosie.
You're so sweet.